One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Yellow Jackets will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Eagles offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs to.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They feed him again. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
Quickly complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback moving. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the 1st time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking for space. It's Hosley. Can't get him to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. He'll do it himself. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Catch in the middle. It's Pittman. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Running into the open space. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Got a man, it's Bolden. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Touchdown, Boston College! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. Boise State was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a...
Thanks for the update.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's King. Rushes on him. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Good timing on the quick out. At the 40, there he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down, TFL, 2nd down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Hutchinson. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's King. Catch in the middle. It's Wiles. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pittman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
They go backwards on the play. It's a turnover on down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Moving away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's King. Pressure coming. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far. And that time, just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Down.
He's going to fire deep. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. That's caught. It's Hutchinson.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's King. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Complete on 3rd down. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program...
There he goes! And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's King. Trying to beat the deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quick completion on the out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this game?
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Golden Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Looking to throw, it's King. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Georgia Tech, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And they are getting elite play from their quarterback. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boston College trying to hold on and run out the clock. The running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Dropping back, it's King. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.